Let's improve your vocabulary. Today, we are going to study 3 collocations. We're going to study words like take a look, dime a dozen, hit the hay. If you want to know what these words mean, let's go. All right, in today's lesson, we are going to study 3 very common collocation vocabulary words. If you don't know what a collocation is, it is basically 2 or 3 words we put together to make a new vocabulary word. It could be a noun and an adjective, noun and a verb, noun and a preposition. There are many different combinations. Today, we will study 3. I will tell you the meaning of each collocation, and I'll give you an example sentence. After that, at the end of the lesson, I will test you on these vocabulary words. So make sure you watch until the end so that you can improve your vocabulary. Number 1, take a look. Take a look. This means that I want someone to examine or I want someone to check something. A great example sentence for this is, can you take a look at my report for me? Okay, one more time, and please repeat with me. Can you take a look at my report for me? Okay, so with every example sentence, my advice is you should shadow along with me. That means repeat and try to speak with me. You can see the sentence on the screen, so just repeat it, read it with me, shadow it with me. This will improve your speaking speed. Number 2, dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. This means something is very common or easy to find. A good example sentence for this is, hair salons are a dime a dozen in Tokyo. All right, so now repeat with me. We're going to do it one more time. Okay, please repeat. Please shadow with me. Hair salons are a dime a dozen in Tokyo. If you've ever been to Japan, or if you've never been to Japan, the one thing I have noticed while living here is there are so many hair salons. Wherever you go, whatever street you go on, you will find a hair salon. If I go to the main street near my neighborhood, I can probably find maybe seven hair salons there. They are a dime a dozen. And number 3 is hit the hay. Hit the hay. This means that you will go to bed or go to sleep. A good example sentence for this is, it's getting late. I think I'll hit the hay. Okay, so now I want you to shadow along with me. It's your chance. It's getting late. I think I'll hit the hay. Okay, also, I want to introduce one more collocation. So hit the hay means go to bed, means go to sleep. So I want to give you a bonus collocation. Same meaning, we could say hit the sack. Hit the sack. It has the same meaning as hit the hay. So hit the sack means go to bed. So if we practice our previous sentence example, it would be, it's getting late. I think I'll hit the sack. All right, so now your turn. Please shadow along with me. It's getting late. I think I'll hit the sack. Okay, so how was that? Do you understand all of these collocations? Today, we learned 4 collocations. So we learned the original 3 plus a bonus 1 at the very end. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns or comments, please leave them in the comment section and I will get back to you. Also, if you think these words are helpful, if you think this lesson is helpful, and if you like this kind of lesson, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Also, I want everybody to know who's watching. If you are a new viewer, if you're a new person to my channel, a new student, then I also do live lessons. These are completely free. I do them on usually Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So make sure you check out those as well. They're completely free. It's a live 1-hour lesson with me. We usually go a little bit longer than 1 hour, but it's a lot of fun and I guarantee you will improve your English. Okay, so that brings us to the active part of the lesson. This is the part of the lesson, part of the video, where you get to challenge yourself. Can you remember all of the collocations we learned today? I am going to give you a sentence. I'll give you in total 4 sentences, and there will be a blank space. I want you to choose the correct collocation to complete the sentence. All right, so try to think of all the collocations, choose the correct one. All I want to do is go home and something. What collocation will you choose for this sentence? The answer for this is hit the hay or hit the sack. All I want to do is go home and hit the hay. Or all I want to do is go home and hit the sack. Number 2, something at the map before you go. What collocation will you choose for this sentence? Okay, the correct answer for this, for number 2, is take a look at the map before you go. Number 3, on Black Friday, deals are something. What is your answer for this? The answer here is on Black Friday, deals are a dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. That means there are a lot of deals. They're easy to find on Black Friday. A deal would mean sales. Number 4. Can you something at the mole on my arm, Doc? What is your answer for this? Okay, the answer here is, can you take a look at the mole on my arm, Doc? Here, Doc means doctor. Can you take a look at the mole on my arm, Doc? All right, one more time. Can you take a look at the mole on my arm, Doc? So I want the doctor to check, to examine the mole that is on my arm. Okay, so how did you do? Did you get all of those correct? Did you get all of them right? If it was difficult, if you made some mistakes, that's okay. You can always try again. And my advice is, in 1 week or in 2 weeks, come back to this video, come back to this lesson, and test yourself again. Try in 1 week or in 2 weeks. And you can see if you can remember all of those vocabulary words. I think it's important that we're always reviewing and we're testing ourselves again and again. So I have a lot of vocabulary lessons that I have done on my channel. So you can test yourself with all of those videos. Test your vocabulary knowledge. And if you liked today's lesson, if you thought it was useful and you enjoy these types of lessons, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. The notification bell will also let you know when I'm doing live lessons. Again, I do them about 3 days a week, on a Thursday, a Saturday, and a Sunday. During the Christmas holidays, during the New Year's holidays, I will probably be doing it more often. A lot of people will have a lot of time to study, so I'll try to do live, free English lessons more often. All right, so make sure you keep studying, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. All right, until the next lesson. See ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we studied 3 English collocation vocabulary words plus a bonus one. If you like today's lesson and if you think these are useful for your English, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to come and join me during my live English lessons. Until that time, see ya.